wear my jorts on Saturday for some reason. It just feels like, hey, it's a nice day to wear jorts today at the gym, and super pumped. Like today, hopefully everything gets better. But this is day 95 of going live with my lifting, 5 days a week. So I do Olympic lifting, and that's where you see the Olympics. In the Olympics, they do snatch and clean and jerk, but that's what I do. And so I do that 5 days a week. I figure, hey, let's just have fun, record, or go live with my Olympic lifting. So get started, and today I'm gonna try to do a heavy 1 rep because I got injured about 2 weeks ago. Better now, like much better now, but we're gonna see how I do. Let me get the camera ready. There we go. Might be a little high. But I injured myself 2 weeks ago. Now it's time. I'm gonna do a heavier 1 rep. It's gonna be as heavy as I can get because my leg is getting better. It's feeling better. Like the fact that I can sit in the bottom of a squat like this is so amazing. But I've been able to rehab my leg, and so feeling much better. So I'm gonna make myself get to a heavy 1 rep on Monday. Monday, I got to 235 snatch, and then I got 275 on clean and jerk. Sorry, I gotta move this back just a hair. It's a little tight. But I got 275 on my clean and jerk. It felt really good. It felt light too, so I was very happy about that. But sorry, I could keep adjusting all the cameras and stuff. But yep, so I don't know what we'll get to today, but after an injury, like it's been this is a 3rd week on a Saturday after a Monday injuring myself. So now it's time to get back to lifting heavy. So we'll see. So my goal today is lift heavy, but we'll see how my leg feels because it may not respond well, but we'll see. All right, here we go. On warming up. Man, I don't know why, but today my gym was packed. It's tapered off a little bit, but I drove up. I was like, what are these cars doing here? It's probably because they got classes going on right now. But I do the Olympic lifting. It's where you go from the ground to over your head. All right. Well, praise the Lord, my leg's feeling better. I don't have much to say right now. All right, I'll just keep on lifting until I can think of something to say. So this is my warm-up. My snatch balance is not doing as well as I want technique-wise because it hurts my leg, but making myself do it. But yep, this is my normal warm-up, getting the body ready to lift. That's funny. Yeah, it was Monday. I mentioned this a couple days ago, but on Monday, some guy came up to me and said, hey, let me interrupt you and let me do that. I'm gonna show you how to do it. I was like, really? That's funny. What do you mean? Like, interrupt me in the middle of my set. Said, you're not doing it right. I'll do it. Let me show you how to do it. But what in the end, he said, I shouldn't be dropping the weights. And I said, that's what this rubber on the mat is for, and that is what the bouncy plates are for. Anyways, he was very aggressive, very mad, and I diffused it the best I could. And so it's one thing when somebody has a lighter weight on the bar and you come up and say, hey, let me show you how to do that. I can do it better than you. So I had 185 pounds on the bar. Then, what was funny, I was working my way up after diffusing it, telling him, well, I'm still gonna drop it. That's the way it is. I got to 275, and he walked by me with his head hung low. So, I guess don't judge a book by its cover. I know I don't look like I'm that strong, but I can hold my own. Okay, let's see. So today, snatch, clean and jerk, back squat. What else am I gonna do? Probably strict press. Probably do a heavy run rep of all of them, just for fun. We'll see how we do. Got my buddy Justin next to me to your left over there doing Zercher squats. Zercher squats is just crazy. You hold the bar in your elbow right here and squat. It's just weird and hurts really bad. So he's much stronger than I am. All right. Let's see. That feels pretty good. Leg's not hurting bad. It's like a 0.5 on out of 10 pain wise. That's not bad since 2.5 weeks ago it was a 10 out of 10 injury, whereas now it's a 0.5. So I like doing power just to see how my body's feeling on that weight. Meaning how high I pull it, how well it feels, all that stuff. But then I want to do some full snatch, see how my leg's feeling. Feels okay, not great, feels okay. That's the term I would use right now. All right. So I go live on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. Because I figure if I'm already doing it, if I'm already going on the work, hassle, whatever, to get the camera set up, might as well put them on every platform. Feeling more warmed up. Good. Justin. See you, bud. Sorry, I'm missing. See you, bud. It's fun making friends at the gym, because then the people that are like you that come a lot, you just encourage each other. Also helps that I'm an extrovert. Like if there's a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being an extrovert, 1 being an introvert, I'm like a 53. So that works out well. So technique-wise, like the strength and the pull, not bad. But I felt like it wasn't as good as technique definitely wasn't good, because I feel a little pain in my leg. But oh well. So I'm not even doing hook grip, just doing strict grip. I don't know if that's what it's called, but so I'm wearing jorts today. Super, I don't know why. Hey, what do you guys think? Are jorts terrible? These are black jorts at least, but I have a jean pair color. My wife hates that I wear jorts. She says I embarrass her. And I say, good thing you don't control me, because I'm going to wear jorts because I want to. I said, you should be glad I'm wearing jorts. You're saying that, you're at the gym, or I'm at the gym. You're telling me I'm at the gym, and there's a bunch of ladies that wear, terrible outfits. I'm like, yeah, I totally get it. That's why I wear my jorts. It repels them. No females want to come around. They're looking at the jorts and like, oh my goodness, it looks terrible. So I use that as a tool to help her realize why I can wear the jorts, or I want to. But then again, she's not going to tell me what not to wear. She'll try to, but she can't. All right, here we go. 175. Whew. I threw that up really high. That felt really good. But I threw it really high. Almost too high, where it went further back than I wanted to. I was a little on my heels. I'm just trying to run through what I did. Like the technique. Felt great though. I mean, it's only 175, but it felt pretty light. Felt like my right side was a little lower. I don't know why. It just did feel like it. All right. So let's keep going up. Oh, I got a lot of green plates out. Well, what music do you guys listen to? I just realized my music's playing. I gotta turn it up. It's a good song. But I personally like listening to, I don't know, 70s rock with a lot of electric guitar and stuff. Really like that stuff. I don't know, it's enjoyable for me. I can listen to it all day, still not get tired of it. If you look at my playlist, it's probably, I don't know, 50% or more, 60% is classic rock. So, just fun. Okay, so my thumbs are feeling, so when you do a hook grip, you get around the bar and, well, maybe this way, but you grab your thumb. So I get through and I grab my thumb, and that helps it so the bar doesn't, if it's like this, it'll spin. If it's like this, with your thumb's down, it'll still spin. You grab your grip with your thumb, it doesn't spin. Right now, my thumb's all chewed up. Right now, where'd my tape go? Thumb feels all chewed up from lifting this week. So, since we're getting to a heavy one rep, I'm just gonna put a little tape on it. This tape it's really just to remove the friction. You don't want to cut off circulation, which I've done before, so I make it very loose. This is just athletic tape. So, do both thumbs loosely. Like I said, it's really just to remove friction. There we go. I mean, it's tape too, so you don't have to have it tight. It literally sticks to your skin, so once you get on there, grab it tight, then you could bend your thumb at least. All right, I did not do 185. Go ahead and do 185. Even though I just did 175, I'll just do 185. Want to go up in weight, but we're just gonna hit this once. My leg is feeling pretty good. Not great, but pretty good. So that was good. Let me get my head through though. When I catch it, I need my head through. Get more balance. I dump it forward when my head is more upright, and it dumps forward. If I go head through, then it forces me to go back. All right, I gotta find some change plates. Some 5s and 2.5s. Give me a second. There. 2.5s are probably on the Smith machine. No, they're on the hip thruster. Isn't that silly? 2.5. So the hip thrusting machine is a 2.5 there. Isn't that funny? So, walking around, finding 2.5s, finding 10s. Hip, 2.5s on the Smith machine. Yep, there they are. I just gotta go there. You kind of think it's probably where you find clamps too, is on the Smith machine, huh? It's a joke. You guys don't know what I'm talking about. So a Smith machine is a machine that has a barbell that's permanently affixed. It doesn't tip to the side, left or right. So there's no need for clamps. So I had to explain that joke to you. Didn't really have to. You might have gotten it. All right, here we go. So 195. So again, like I said, I'm gonna do a heavy one rep. Let's just see how we do. The gym's pretty packed today. I mean, I guess it's Saturday, but. All right. 195, we'll do single. Probably do power. Let's see how high it goes on power. How high it feels. How my strength feels is what I'm meaning. That was pretty good. Got it pretty high. Happy with that. Time to add some more weights. 205. How many singles from now on? Just at 195. Time to do 205. If you're watching Monday, today's Saturday, so Monday, I did 230 or 235 snatch. Dumped it forward, but still the pull felt great. But then clean and jerk 275. But no towels over there. Ali. Apparently there's a lot of people, there's no towel. So I have to the other one. But, excuse me. Got to 275 on the clean and jerk. I think I overdid it. And you've been watching so that I just overdo things. I don't know how to underdo things. So I overdid the weight. And so a 275 felt amazing. Felt great that day, but the Tuesday after, so the day after, oh my goodness, my body was not doing well. I couldn't even snatch. Couldn't even power snatch 205, which is a fairly easy weight for me to power snatch. And I was even talking on sorry, I'm back. I was even talking on there saying, I have no idea why I can't lift 205 power. I had to do a full. It felt like a 1 rep max that day. I think my central nervous system is telling me, hey, you remember you have an injury? You should take that seriously. We'll see how today feels. All right, 205. My hands go a little wider every time as it gets heavier. It gets a little wider, a little wider. 205. It was okay. Got it powered it. Would like it to have gone higher, but hey, with the leg acting like it is, take what you can get. We'll go up to 220. Do a single at 220. See how that feels. But what do you guys think about jorts? Drop a comment, I want to know. Jorts. I think I've only met like one other person in the gym, this gym, that wears jorts. Most gyms, there's nobody that wears jorts. I think it's somebody who's very secure in their masculinity or in their lifting can wear it. And if you've watched my lives at all, you'll know I don't care what other people think about me. I do what I want to do. My wife tried to get me to stop wearing jorts. Nope, she doesn't control what I wear. All right, 220. But yeah, drop a comment. Are jorts terrible? Am I the only one that likes them? All right, here we go. Let's see, 220. I'm gonna try a power, but we'll see. The way 205 felt. Not expecting much, but we'll see. All right, 220. Nope, that was my leg. So in the pull, I'm just gonna go up to 225. So on the pull, I felt my body lean forward. So when you're snatching, you don't want to be like that. You want to be more upright. And when you come up, you want to be stacked where the bar is over your ankles all the way up. And I didn't. I was like this. And so, terrible. But also, my strength is not where I would really want it to be. I mean, ideally, I should be able to power 225. But That didn't work out. All right, I have to hit it once. Okay. Just hit it once, do it right. Just hit it once. Do it right. Here we go. I feel my leg every time. Alerting my brain to there's a problem. I think it has to do with well, I know it has to do with my leg, but I think it's on the lift. Once I get past my knee, all of a sudden I feel something in my brain telling me, abort, abort, abort. But like I've told you, I don't know how to underdo things. I don't know how to overdo things. Overdoing things is I won't say my opinion, everybody. It's not just my opinion, it's the right way to go. Everybody should always overdo things. Always overdo things, but then realize when overdoing gets where you can hurt yourself. The reason why I say everybody should overdo things is because your mind will tell you you can't do it when your body can. Very rarely does a person have their mind and body like so perfectly aligned where if your body can't do it and your mind can't do it, then it's matched up. Usually, you're one of two camps. Your mind can or can't do it, your body can, and then you give up, you underdo it. Another one is where, like me, my body can't, my mind can, but my body can't because I've been working out so hard, so long, that my body is what's limiting, it's not my brain. So, but it took me overdoing it for years for me to realize that to actually have my brain stronger than my body. So I always overdo it, and then watch out if I get hurt. Then I realize I did overdo it, but it's a rare occasion. Very rare. I haven't got hurt like this in a couple of years, and it was just a bummer, but part of life. All right, here, 225. Let's hit 225. Like I said, with 220, body wasn't working well, but hey, let me try it. 225. Cut it forward. Cut it forward. I caught it, but I was leaning forward. My butt was back because of my leg. Whew. All right. I know what the problem was. This problem wasn't heavy enough. That's the problem. I need to go up and weight. So let's do 230. Being too low in weight is usually the problem. We need to add more weight onto the bar. So, let me take a breather for a second. Try to hit this in just a second. And it wasn't that hard of a rep because I didn't stand it up, but catching my breath. Okay, here we go. Let's do 230. All right, jorts, don't let me down. Here we go. 230, big pull. Get that bar up. Get under the bar. Here we go, 230. Told you. It's not that it wasn't, or it was too heavy, is that it wasn't heavy enough. There we go. All right, so do I want to go up more than that? Of course I do. Silly question. I mean, that felt really good. Now, I know my technique is not where it should be. I felt on the catch, it was a little off, but it was much better than it was 2.5 weeks ago where I couldn't even bend my knee. So I am going to go. So that was 230 I got. I'm going to try 235. Sorry, just waving at a guy I met at the gym. All right, here we go. So I got 225, 235 on the bar. Since it's only one rep, I don't have to rest all that much. Excuse me. Some of that adult Kool-Aid went down my throat, so I had to cough it up. All right, here we go, 235. 235. Let's hit it. Let's hit it. All right, leg. You're gonna cooperate today? Come on. You can do it. Gonna be best lift of the day. 235. $235. That felt good. I don't know if I want to go up more. I felt it on my leg there. Felt it on my lower leg, right back there. I felt it. I think it was in the everything usually I do, golfing to clean and jerk, snatch, whatever sport. Usually I try to pause right after I do something and think through and remember what my body did. So I remember the time for the pain in my leg was in the bottom of the snatch, where I caught it high, not high, but I caught it. I was all the way down to the snatch, and that's where I felt it. I felt it right there. So I'm going to, even though I'd love to go up and wait, I'm gonna call it there. No reason to hurt yourself. But 2.5 weeks ago, being like, when I say injured, I mean, if you guys have watched me, you know I pushed through everything, but this was an actual 100% injury where I couldn't even bend my leg. I didn't even go live because I couldn't lift, which is not normal, but I physically could not lift because I couldn't even bend my knee or bend my leg. But then just rehabbing it, it's now, I would say it's like 98%. I'm able to do 235 with just a little ache. It's not even a pain. It's a little ache in the leg. I'd say I'm like 98%. The other 2% is that little nagging ache there. So, all right, next up, clean and jerk. Now, hold on, I gotta blow my nose. Towel breaking. Now, even though on snatch I got up to 235, I don't just jump right to 235 on the clean and jerk. You don't just jump right to 235 on clean and jerk because it's a different movement. Even though it might look the same or very similar, it's a totally different movement. So you gotta get used to, go work your way down, work your way back up. Oh, that hurts. That hurts a little, but I'm okay. All right, 185. We're gonna do power. See how we do. Feels okay. How many warm-ups do I need to do? Let me think. Well, no, I'm just getting the technique warmed up. I'm warm, like my body's definitely warmed up, but the technique is not so. Let's do a couple more. Especially getting the overhead of jerk. Let's do it again. I'm gonna do a full. And this is where I think I hurt myself last time doing a full. Let's just try it. Lower weights. Let's see how we do. That was okay. So not terrible. when I'm saying that, like on my leg where the pain is. Not terrible. What should I do next? All right. I'm going to go 215. I was debating on what I should do next. 225. If I was feeling 100%, I'd probably just jump right to 275 or 225, but it is not how I'm feeling today. 98%. Let's just work your way back into it. There's no need to get injured again. Absolutely. There's always tomorrow. But I was thinking 205 is too light. 225 is too heavy. All right, let's negotiate. Let's just cut in the middle. Meet in the middle. 215. All right. So I'm really excited to be doing clean and jerk. So this has been where I've been getting hurt or re-aggravating the injury is in the clean and jerk, but that felt pretty good. Let's try it again. Let's try it. So I'll do one or two power and see how it goes. Let's try it. Big pull, fast elbows. Come on, knee. Come on, leg. You got it. Here we go. I can feel my right foot on my toes because my heel doesn't want to come down because of my leg. But we're getting there. I mean, the fact that I could sit in this position and barely feel it, we're on the right track. All right, 215. Terrible lift. Maybe you want to know the reason why? I was forward on the pull. I was leaning forward. That was absolutely terrible. I can't believe that. Let's try it again. Open up those hands. A little better. A little better. All right, let's go up. So my goal, wait, did I do a full clean? Shoot, I don't think I did I? No, I did not. All right, I think full cleans from here on out. 225 is a little low of a jump, 215 to 225. So good, 235. Should have done a full clean just to get my legs in that position at that lower weight, but I'm praying it's not going to cause a problem. So I'll probably do singles from now on. All right, so we got 235. Let's see how we do. You missing something?
Yeah, I was looking for my things that I
Oh, the clamp?
think.
Yep. I personally, like the metal ones hold better. Those ones are get kind of loose and then but they're probably just fine. I like the metal ones personally. Oh, you don't? Then good. We're perfect. I got the metal ones. You got the plastic ones. There we go. All right, leg. A little forward. Terrible technique. But I know the problem. It's not heavy enough. 55. Let's see how that is. Brain thinking. Or, doing poorly on the lift. All right, here we go. We'll see. Wait, wish I knew what. My wife will pull. Come on, leg. Yeah, leg threw my technique off a little bit. So, and it feels like 225 snatch. Let's just try it. Who knows? I may, depending on how this feels, I may hang out here at 275. Let's stop that. All right, 275. So hopefully, this is not going to be a problem for me. Or, I mean, the worst case is I injure or re-aggravate my injury. So I'm praying that that does not happen. Okay, here we go. Let's try 275. All right, big pull. My body feels pretty good, so just hope my leg holds up. All right, 275. I did it on Monday, so should be fine. Big pull, fast elbows. Here we go. Got my pinkies out, crap. So, that's okay. Now for the drop, I'm just thinking through what I did. The drop and the catch felt pretty solid. Felt something on my knee or on my leg when I caught it in the bottom of the catch. But all in all, not terrible. All in all, pretty good. So, what did I get? 235 on snatch? That's not bad coming off a bad injury. To clean and jerk being 275. All right, back squats. This is the movement that actually hurt myself. So, let's see if I'm actually healing well, if I could actually do this. So what I did to injure myself 2.5 weeks ago, I did do a 365 by 4, and I like to, I'm gonna go walk and get another towel because it's sweating up a storm. But when you're in the hole, which is the bottom of the squat where you snatch or clean and jerk, you're in the hole, which means you gotta get out of it fast. So I try to go fast on my squats just to mimic that. So I mimic it so that I can, my, I guess, fast twitch muscles get better and better. So I can actually get out of the hole fast. And so what happened was I was going fast and not thinking about form, not focusing on form. And so on the second set, my leg was way too far out. So because it was way too far out, meaning when I had legs, so if I'm squatting, this leg was out there and then putting all the strain on the outside. So let's see how we do with back squat. But hey, I'm glad even though that, I mean, I definitely felt like my technique was terrible on the, I won't say terrible, atrocious. No, it wasn't, I mean, it could have been better, but I'll take 275 without injuring myself. And then tomorrow's a day off, so we'll be okay. We would be okay. You might be thinking, Dustin, why are you using 2 bars? That's an Olympic lifting bar. And it's got this knurling, like the really amazing grip on the outside, which I don't need right now. You need it for snatch. So I use the regular gym bar. Okay, I don't like facing away from the camera. And actually I don't like what it is. I don't like looking at the mirror when I'm lifting. So we're gonna do some of these, or do all these, looking away from the mirror. But the downside is I have to back up to the rack, which not ideal, but let's do it. All right, knee. Let's see how well you can handle this. See, my knee wanted to go out. Gotta keep it tucked in. And this is only 135, so it's not heavy at all. It's just I noticed my right leg wants to throw out to the side. So maybe because my excuse me, my outside hip, it's called the piriformis, is stronger than my groin, so it pulls it out, which is not good. So for 2.5 weeks after being injured, where I couldn't even, barely walk, to now being able to get to, I don't know, what am I at? 75%, maybe even 80% of my one rep. I'm happy about that. All right, 225. Let's see how the leg does today. All right, leg. Doesn't feel great, but it feels okay. I need to focus on my knee not popping out. And it's not, so I'm just telling this for myself. So when I squat all the way down and get in the bottom position, knees have to, limitation-wise, of your hips flare out. But then when you go up, you bring your legs in. That's not what I did. Kept my legs out and my knees out. So that's what caused the problem. Let's see how we do. So we got 295. So going from 225, 295, see how we do here. I'm not necessarily doing a one rep on the back squat because I know this is where I hurt myself, so I'm just trying to get a heavier lift. All right, let's just go ahead and do it. I'm not even tired. I just did a couple squats at 225, not a big deal. All right, let's try it. I got 2. That was okay. I did not feel my leg get hurt, so I'm happy with that. But I was going slow down, slow up. As soon as I felt my leg try to go to the right or stick out, forced myself to bring it back in. Oops. All right, let's do 315. See how 315 feels. But it's kind of funny, that guy that was here on Monday that told me he could lift better than me, it was really weird and awkward. I think it was actually a little bit of like socially awkwardness, like just his personality. I don't think he's retarded or anything. I just think that he didn't have like social cues that most people would have, but I guess just my opinion. But I haven't seen him back. I was gonna go up and talk to him, make sure there was no bad blood between us. But he came up super aggressive. You should go back and watch it. I want to say it was day 89 or 90. No, today's day 95. I think I skipped some days. So it might be day 90. It was Monday of this week. But man, the dude was super aggressive. Stopped me in the mid, like I was supposed to do 3 reps, clean and jerk. In my first rep, he interrupts me. Hey, can I do that? I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, yeah, you can do it after I'm done. Yeah, anyways. Haven't seen him back. All right, let's do 315. Let's see how we do. Goal is just to not hurt myself and keep my legs moving. All right, legs. Not bad, not bad. Okay, so that was okay. I didn't go full depth because of my leg, but now it's time. Let's go up a little bit. So it's 315. Let's do 345. So I'm just doing singles from here on out just to see how heavy before it starts to hurt. That's the goal, is not hurt myself the best I can. Oh, a second ago, I felt bad after. So the lady's using a clamp, and I didn't realize she was using it. And it's a black one. And I was like, why is this one here? And I kind of tossed it a little back towards the mirror. And not because, well, I had no idea that she was using it. But that's silly of me to not, which I think I'm the only one here working out. So I just tossed it a little further back, and she's like, I lost it. Where'd it go? I was like, oh my goodness, I'm an idiot. All right, here we go. 350. No, what am I doing? 315, 345. Let's just try it once. If I need to dump it, I can. So I'm going to. Terrible. So I just saw this big guy's doing fake deadlifts. Remember I was just telling you about the knurling on the bar? Oh my goodness. This is why I bring my own bar. So he's using a bar here at the gym. He's doing deadlifts. You see this knurling right here? I mean, it's really grippy because you gotta have grip. Well, he's using those metal platforms that stick out where you rest the bar on. He's doing deadlifts off of that and banging the bar on those things. Oh, he's just destroying the bars. But people don't realize. Oh well, that's the weight. I think he has almost 295 on the bar. That's a lot of weight smashing down, ruining the bar. But oh well. All right, here we go. What is this? 345. That's probably as far as I'm gonna go. My technique was way off. So instead of I was more on my toes so if you're on your toes, you dip forward, but I didn't go all the way depth because of my leg. So, you know what I'm gonna do? So that was 345. Hurt my leg at 365. I'm not gonna go that high, but what I need to do is make myself get into that low position. And this is how I healed myself faster, was making myself get into a low position, in the position that I want to go, even if it hurts. So, even though it'll probably hurt, I'm gonna go a really low weight and sit down in that bottom squat. I'll start at 135 first, and then go up to 225 and sit in the bottom of the squat. If you guys have seen when I'm normally not hurt, I'll put 135 on, and just sit in the bottom of the squat for a little while. Just let my hips open up and everything. So we'll do that right now. And another thing, like I was saying, I'm not getting into the bottom position because I haven't made myself do it. And so my body's not ready for it. Let's try it. So I'm just gonna sit in the bottom squat like I normally would, even though it's gonna hurt. Okay, there we go. Come on, leg. There we go. So it's really tight, but then it loosens up the more I just sit. That's the reason why I can't squat deep. It's because my leg has not been getting into that lower position with the back squat or with the weight on the bar. So let's try it. Ooh, I feel it in my leg. It doesn't feel injured. It feels like it's talking to me, saying, "What are you doing to me? That's not a normal position that I want." I'm like, well, you do what I tell you to do. There we go. 225. All right, so I'm gonna sit in the bottom of this squat. I shouldn't have a problem getting out of the hole, but if my leg is actually hurting, I might just dump it, but we'll see. I gotta blow my nose again. Excuse me a second. Yeah, just ruined those bars. Ugh, terrible. He's got like, I don't know, 365, 385. Banging the bar on the, terrible. Oh well, 225. That's why I hide my bar, my Rogue bar. I hide it in the back so people don't take it and break it, ruin it. All right, let's just sit in the bottom of the squat. Okay, that's not bad. There we go, leg. I feel it. It's not hurting. I know. I stand corrected. So the gentleman that is doing, I mean, yeah, granted, it's heavy weight. Whatever they're called. I mean, it's loud and he's just banging it. All right, so I'm not done. I'm gonna do shirt press. And I know it's getting late. I'm supposed to be there at 10:30. I'm gonna go jump in the shower. So how I am. I do want to do depth. Isn't that funny? It's like, hey, I did that a week ago. Let me try it. Let me show you. But I don't talk to many people. I just talk to you. All right, 185. So I'm gonna try to do 1 rep on press. I just throat chopped myself. So I brought it down and it went right into my throat. Rookie mistake. I like moving my stuff out of people's way. All right, here we go. So that's 185. Let's do 195. 195. 195. So I'll probably do 2 here. Probably do 2 here just for fun. I don't know if I really need a rest, but I probably should. No, I shouldn't rest. I need to hurry. It's time for. I gotta get going. All right. You're just gonna do a single here at 195. So because I did 4 of 185, it's taking a little longer to rest, but if I'm doing singles, it'll be faster. 195. That was okay. Felt pretty good. Let's go up. 205. We'll do 205 now. 205 on the strict press. So I just did a single, so I don't need to rest as much. As soon as I put this weight on, I'll be able to, because I got to get home. I want to do deadlift though. Guys over there doing 425-pound deadlifts. I'm like, ooh, I can get that high. Let me do it too. All right, 205. Strict press, 205. That was okay. I got a little bouncy on it, but it's kind of hard to not bounce with strict press. I mean, yeah, of course you should if it's technically strict, which means you don't use your lower body, but oh well. Doing what I want. Let me just catch 2 big breaths and I'll go again, because I gotta get going. All right, here we go. Man, it'd be awesome if I could get 225 on a strict press today when I could barely do 195 2 weeks ago because of my injury. All right, let's try it. What was this, 215? Let's try 215. I might bounce, but I'm gonna try not to. 215. Well, that felt good. I know I bounced a little. I felt movement. You don't have to tell me. But, oh well. Hey, I'm not mad. I'm happy, actually. I mean, getting 215 fairly strict, and I say fairly loosely, that word loosely, fairly strict. So, let's try 225 strict press. As soon as I took off the bar, man, it felt really good. Honestly, like I felt like, and I'll give you a little cue for me too. When I feel like it's gonna go up, bang, do you hear that bang? Ruin bars. But my strict press, I feel like I can get it up when I can do this. If my chest is down and it's feeling all low like this, like ugh, getting it up and then pushing is not good. So as soon as I got it up, I felt like, strong up in that position. So, all right, let's try it. 225 strict press. Let me drink my adult Kool-Aid for a second. If you're wondering what that is, it's pre-workout. That's all it is. That's all pre-workout is. Adult Kool-Aid. Well, but still, adult Kool-Aid. Let's see if it helped me do 225 strict press. Yeah, there was a little bounce, but hey, the adult Kool-Aid helped me out. Should I go up? I think the most I've ever done was 230, but let's try it. I'm already here. What's a little bit more? What's a little bit more? In fact, oh, you guys would know, these are the heaviest plates in the gym. What are they, 2.5? These are the heaviest plates in the gym. Watch, I did 225. You put these ons on, it makes the weight feel like it's 1,000 pounds. I don't know, it's just something about those. The heaviest plates in the gym. And then I probably won't even be able to do it. Watch. We'll try 230 strict press and see if I can do it. But most likely, it'll be too heavy. If I bounce though, I might be able to get it. Where did my towel go? There you go, sorry. All right, here we go. Let's try it. Like I said, I gotta hurry. We got friends coming over for lunch, so let's hit it. All right, 230. Let's try it. All right, minimal bounce. You don't need a bounce. Let's try it. Try no bounce. Here we go. Here we go. 230. Told you that didn't work. That didn't work, but hey, I am happy about getting 225 on my 225 on the strict press is pretty good. let's see, why? Yeah, so 225 on a strict press, pretty good. Then what did I get? Ooh, I'm sweating a ton. 275 on clean and jerk, 235 on snatch. I was happy about that. But from being injured, where I could barely even bend my knee 2.5 weeks ago, to we're almost maxing. Very happy, but hey, appreciate you guys coming on. All done for today. I'll be back on Monday, going live 5 days a week. Today's day 95, dang, it's a long time. But all right, see you guys on Monday. And YouTube, I'm turning you off right now. See you guys.